Welcome back, hosers, to another video. Question is, why is Alberta's Daniel Smith calling out Carney for dragging his feet on major project approvals? This is my hoser take, no spin, just facts with a conservative edge. Now, Smith says Carney's 2-year review timeline is way too long, and it really is. It's way too long, especially with Venezuelan oil ramping up under Trump. Poilievre wants approvals in just 60 days. That's a hell of a lot better than 2 years. Liberals talk big, but they deliver slow, if they deliver at all. Smith and Poilievre are pushing for urgency. Carney's crew looks, guess what, weak again. Let's hoser all this up, shall we? Now here's the deal. This comes from a Canadian Press Report article. Alberta Premier Daniel Smith writes directly to Carney, demanding major projects like pipelines get approved in 6 months or less. In my opinion, still too long. She says the current 2-year process is woefully long and puts Canada at risk, especially now that Maduro's gone from Venezuela and Trump is pouring billions into Venezuelan oil production. That heavy crude, which is some of the best in the world, will flood U.S. refineries and compete directly with Alberta's oil, hurting jobs and prices back home. Smith is pushing extremely hard for her West Coast pipeline application by June and wants approval by the fall. Poilievre backs her up, and he's calling for an even faster sign-off. He wants this in 60 days. Carney's office talks about clear and efficient processes, but gives no real timeline or commitment. Yeah, as if he's even going to do anything. Now here's the real hoser take. Liberals, yeah, they're too weak, and they're extremely slow on energy, delaying approvals while global markets change fast, and Venezuela threatens Alberta's future. Carney's government promises bold action, but drags its feet on pipelines that could secure exports to Asia, stabilize prices, and create thousands of awesome jobs. Smith and Poilievre are the ones ready to act with urgency, fast-tracking projects to seize opportunities, building infrastructure for independence, and protecting Canadian workers, which is important, from foreign competition. That's real leadership, economic security, and putting energy jobs first. Liberals, man, liberals, oh my gosh. Liberals are like a guy who sees the storm coming, but spends forever debating which umbrella to buy. Smith and Poilievre are already building the shelter. Now, if you look at my whiteboard, I wrote up there, pipeline delay. Are you surprised? Pipeline delay. This is about Daniel Smith demanding a 6-month approval. Poilievre is pushing for 60 days, which in my opinion is way better. And the Venezuelan oil threat hitting Alberta hard because the Americans are going to go into Venezuela and they're going to go in fast. Now here's the real hoser view. Liberals are weak on energy. They've proven that over the last decade, delaying while markets shift. Smith and Poilievre are focused on the urgency. They want fast approvals for these pipelines, exports to Asia for independence, and real protection for good Canadian jobs. So in the end, Smith's call exposes this liberal weakness on energy approvals. It's way too slow for all these real-world threats. Canada needs Smith and Poilievre's urgency. We must fast-track the pipelines, secure the exports, protect the jobs, period. And that's the end of my briefing.